Go to you.
Celine Dion, yeah. There is a reason we chose a Swiss song. There is a reason, and we're going to get into it. But first and foremost, hello everybody, and welcome to the Eurovision Hub Hangout episode 13. So many fingers. Not enough fingers. Lucky number 13, I always like to believe. And this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good hangout. So stick around, guys. We've got tons to discuss. One or two little surprises up our sleeve. And I'm just excited to be here, even at 5 o'clock in the morning on a cold morning in Melbourne for me. But we're going to go around, say a quick hello. Louise from Ireland saying hello. Miceal.
Hey guys, it's Miceal from Ireland, in Ireland, saying hey to you all in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. I'm glad you like my new setup, guys. Thank you. I'm in the room. Hey.
Oh, I'm Joan from Spain. Hi, everyone.
Bella from USA. Hello.
Bella from New York.
Yes. I should say that.
New York of the USA.
New York of the USA.
Why do I keep saying that now?
Oops, sorry.
You sound great.
It's Bella of New York City of the USA calling.
That's good Brooklyn accent.
It was so professional. So professional. Let's say a quick hello to the chat. Hello, Will. I see you've been here for a while. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Sam. Hi, Peter. 5 a.m. in the morning, OMG. I know. The things I do for Eurovision. Vanya. Hey, Vanya.
Hey, Vanya.
HB. Oran. Thank you for saying I'm an absolute tank. For anyone who's not from Ireland, that's like the utmost compliment you can get, to call someone an absolute tank. Yes. Hi, Liv. Hi, Pavle. Welcome.
There's Will. Will is always one of the first there, by the way. Will H.
Mm-hmm. And he is a great Twitter contributor as well.
Oh, do I have him on Twitter? I'm new to Twitter, by the way. So
follow me, Hall.
So follow me. Oh, I just spilled my coffee. My mom's gonna kill me.
Quick.
Jesus.
Hi from Greece. Hi, Greece.
Yes.
Hello. Well, let's get straight into it. If you did not see it this week, everybody in the chat and everybody watching, where have you been? Go back on our channel and go and see our Eurovision Hub scoreboard, because it was a good one. I literally felt like I was watching Eurovision. Before we get into all the nitty-gritty and the stats, I just want to go around to each reactor and we'll check back in with the chat too. Like, how did you enjoy the scoreboard? What did you think? Any major thoughts? We'll start with you, Miceal, I guess.
I loved it. I mean, I was obviously part of putting it together. I spent hours choosing the right noises, like the little shh that you hear when the countries get points. So it was hard to detach, but I could tell that it was good and that it was exciting. And we looked at what countries got which points from which reactors. So we did what the actual contest does, and we tried to create drama. So we made it look as if Switzerland. Oh, sorry, any spoilers? We made it look as if the winner wasn't very high in the beginning, and we tried to create an entertaining episode for everyone, and I think we succeeded, and the feedback's been amazing, and so thank you so much, guys. I loved it.
Joan, what were your thoughts?
I loved it too. I mean, I especially loved the viewer vote that was introduced for the first time. It was so exciting, and it was great. Very professional video. Well done.
Yeah, I agree. It was very tense. It's kind of like the real thing. I was shocked by some of the results, but I agree the viewer vote definitely added a little bit more to it. Like when I saw Malta go from like the bottom all the way up high, I was like, whoa. That was awesome.
Did you see the live chat for that as well? Everyone was just like, Malta,
yeah.
Malta, what? I loved it because I was sitting in my bed, like shouting the same thing on my phone, like Malta. Yeah, it was such a good watch, and possibly one of the closest things, sadly, that we will get to Eurovision this year. But it was really cool that we could put it together, get the opinions. Also, I hope I don't mispronounce her name, but shout out to Root. Is it Root, Michal?
I think it's like Root.
The viewer.
She
and
was
the
amazing.
reactor.
You know, it's like
Amazing.
it's
She
a
did a
risk,
good job.
like because it's not easy to deliver all of that. Like that script that I gave her was like big, and I think if I was to even ask you guys, it would be like, oh, that's a lot to do. And for her not to even be a member of the reaction team, for her to just be like, throw herself in there, like, yeah, she did, and
Natural.
she really did. And
Yeah.
she was like, I hope it's okay, la 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 la. And I was like, it's amazing, like so.
Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. Really, she made it look easy, honestly, and that is not an easy job at all.
Yeah, and I think like as well, Louis did like. Louis doesn't like to be on camera, you guys. Louis is
Not Louise, Louis.
not Louise here. Louis, he's like he started the channel with me back nearly 3 years ago. He prefers to just stay behind the scenes. He did a lot. He basically did the scoreboard. He was working through the day, through the night. He was like, I need to take a break, Michal. I can't do this. And then he was like, okay, I've got it. Like, so shout out to him. Shout out to Robert as well, who's mostly behind the scenes, doing all the maths, creating all the algorithms. I feel like I'm accepting an award with this speech. I'm like, thank you so much.
Honestly, all the awards to you guys. It was brilliant.
You deserve it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm so glad we did it just to create that, to give everyone that moment that we don't have to look forward to in May. So, as Bella said on Instagram, Eurovision Hub did that.
I love that. We love to see it. I was sitting in my self-isolation zone in recent days, and I think a lot of Euro fans love some stats and love some analysis of those stats. We like our facts, we like our figures, we like to contrast, we like to compare. So I've got a couple little nuggets of information. Some have definitely already been mentioned or are pretty obvious when you look at the results, but there's some interesting stuff in there, so I just want to get into it. So correct me if I'm wrong, Michal, but I believe 18 reactors voted. Is that right?
Yes.
18 reactors. So having a look at the reactor vote, the majority sets of 12 points, if you guys had to guess, namely, I know you were more involved with putting the video together, so maybe skip over you, but Joan and Bella, could you guess which reactors gave the most, what country they gave the most set of 12 points to?
Iceland or Lithuania?
I was going to say Lithuania.
Yeah, so actually, in fact, most sets of our 12 points went to Russia and Switzerland, both receiving 4 sets of 12 points each.
I did not know that.
Wow.
Yeah, 4 sets of 12 points going to Switzerland and Russia. Lithuania, however, collected points from the most reactors, claiming points from 14 of the 18 reactors. So only 4 reactors blanked Lithuania with their points, which is quite impressive to end up in that many people's top 10s.
It wasn't like one of the newer songs. It was selected a while back, and it could have been forgotten about, but you know, it says a lot for the song. So yes.
Yeah, and Germany was not far behind Lithuania, collecting points from 13 reactors.
But
I'm so shocked at Germany.
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
I mean,
Germany.
I gave points to Germany, but I didn't expect Germany to do that well.
Yeah.
oh,
And if
you guys, have you tried Germany's song in your cars? Oh, it slams.
I don't drive. I can't do the car test. I don't know how to drive.
On the subway, Bella.
Okay, but if you lived in Ireland, Bella, I'd come and we'd do some carpool karaoke together.
Please. I know. I'm like a typical New Yorker in that sense. Can't do it. Scared to do it.
And then the little pause. Oh, it's so good.
But if you look, like I'm just looking at the breakdown here, and Matt gave Germany 12 points, and I gave Germany 10. I gave Germany 10, so it was my second place. But everybody else gave it like 5, 6, 7, 4. It got an 8 from, I think, Iago.
I don't even think I gave the points, right?
You may have been one of the only. Let me check here. I had the spreadsheet.
One of the only. Yikes.
Yeah, Bella, you're one of the only who didn't. So it actually had such a broad spread across the reactors. Very interestingly. Some more stats. We gave no points to 6 countries. When you think of it, for like 18 reactors across 41 countries, that's pretty good. We gave almost every country points. And like 35 and 41, that's pretty good, because there are some years in Eurovision juries where countries get no points either, and that's from 41 juries and not 18. So I thought that was pretty good. We had a wide spread there. Overall, reactor votes benefited Iceland and Russia the most. So our votes pulled those countries up in the ultimate results that followed at the end of the video. Moving down to the viewer vote, which was I love
it. Like, my favorite moment was when Malta got their points and they shot up to first position, and then when people in the chat were like, "What's happening with Norway?" and then Norway again, they got the viewer vote and it pulled them up. But yeah, I still think it was a little bit raw, but that's my opinion. So that's I you know.
You gave your points, Miceal. You gave your points.
Exactly. I feel like I saved maybe a little bit of the UK in
Netherlands
and maybe helped out Norway. But the thing is, I've seen a lot of comments under the video. It's like, you robbed this person. It's like, well, countries were going to get robbed in such a strong year. You know, we had like 25 in our top 10. It's so difficult, you know.
For sure.
So many burglaries. Like, we just have the police on speed dial. Terrible.
Yeah.
I wish we could give more points to countries. Robberies everywhere. So just as you've been mentioning, in terms of the viewer vote, but the viewer vote changed everything. So I think overall, you know, Switzerland was the undisputed viewer winner with 79 points. Malta came second with the viewers getting 70. So, you know, Switzerland was a full 9 points ahead of Malta. But then if you look at the viewers' top 5, there was only 7 points between second to 5th place. So Malta, Bulgaria, Iceland, Lithuania, all in the viewers' top 5, were all within 7 points of each other. So that was actually very, very close. And also, as you guys have mentioned, the viewer vote most benefited Malta in terms of points. So the viewers gave 53 points more to Malta than the reactors did. And in terms of placing, the viewers gave Norway the biggest boost. So Norway came 19th with the reactors, but 6th with the viewers. So that's a full 13-place gap. Very, very interesting. That could maybe give an indication of potentially how Norway's televote may have gone this year.
Like, I see, like, for me as well, sometimes I'm thinking, how is there such a disconnect between the juries and the viewer vote? But this was a perfect example of just what happens. You know, like, sometimes artists can gather a fandom and they are hardcore and they really vote in all the countries for them. It just goes to show the power of, like, social media stands and fandom. Like, you need to gather that momentum and have that backing behind you. Like, do you agree? Like, because I think that's not what benefited Norway in 2019, but they had a huge following with the fans, and then you saw the difference in their jury vote to their televote. So
they had huge local appeal as well, though, and that's what you need. You need both, and it's very hard to get both. Like, for example, if you think of Coit and Laura and Verona, that was like one of the biggest songs in the Euro fandom that year. Euro fans loved Verona. Locals hated it, slaughtered it. So like you do need an element of both. And I think Norway would have gotten love from both this year, from Euro fans and locals. Like I could definitely see people who aren't as much into the contest being like, wow, that girl can sing. Like her voice, like she's definitely a standout vocalist in terms of what we have this year. Also, just quickly to round off kind of stats and stuff, in terms of the reactor vote and the viewer vote, we most agreed on 3 countries. So the countries we most agreed on were kind of middling countries. So the first one was Australia, who came 16th with the reactors and 17th with the viewers. The next country was Serbia, who came 17th with the reactors but 16th with the viewers. So you kind of flip them around.
Mm-hmm.
And Albania, who came 20th with us and 19th with the viewers. And I think my overall reaction to it is that I'm really glad that in the end, actually, everybody got points. I think some countries got like 1 point or 2 points with the viewer vote, but I was still happy. It's like nobody ends on 0 points. Everybody gets points in Eurovision Hub scoreboard. That's what I like.
Nobody deserves 0 points at Eurovision.
True.
Exactly.
0 points make a song iconic forever, but no country deserves 0 points.
Germany, I'm sorry, 0 points.
0 points.
I will never forget. Actually, myself and my friend Violetta watched Eurovision together at a party last year. I don't know if you guys have seen on Twitter, and there's like a viral video of us in Spanish flags, like screaming. Germany got 0 points.
I have seen it, yeah.
It's doing the rounds on Spanish Twitter. I'm like, oh dear.
I
That was
just seen in the
amazing.
chat that someone says there should have been like more of a discrepancy between the viewer vote and the jury vote, but it was 50-50. Like in the video I explained that we took the viewer vote, there was like 700 plus, and we did scale it down. We did lots of maths. I say we, but I am not included in the we. The team did lots of maths, and we scaled it down so that the jury vote and the viewer vote had the same weight. So there was 50%. So I don't know how.
You know, like the meme of the woman with all like the maths equations, and she's like,
Yeah.
that's me when I look at the results. I'm like, whoa, how did they do this? Can I also just shout out a really, really good comment in the live chat? Did Norway not get your guys' attention?
Mine, yeah.
Good job, HCD. I appreciate that.
I love puns.
I love it.
Coming. Yep.
Punning, winning.
I have a question. Do you think if we did, because every year we do the Eurovision Hub scoreboard, but this year obviously we did it earlier because of the situation. We wanted to lift everyone's spirits. Do you think if we did the scoreboard at the same time, usually around April, would your votes have changed?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
interesting, isn't it? The more time you have with a song, the more you, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My top 3 would have probably remained pretty constant, but after kind of my top 3, top 4, it would have shifted, definitely.
Yeah. But even yesterday, I was listening to Iceland, and I'm like, oh man, and I just gave it 8 points. Like maybe I should have given it like 12. And then I listened to Russia after, and I'm like, no, okay, I'm happy with my decision. So I feel like that would be, I don't know, consistent. But as far, so the top 3 would be solid, but maybe everything after, I don't know, maybe I would have put Germany in my top 10. Who knows?
You got to go with what you feel.
Yeah. And it's really hard to go off. Like, do you judge it on like how many times you listen to it? Do you remember how you felt when you heard it for the first time? Like how do you rank the songs? Like, it's just so difficult. I remember.
I think we all do differently.
Yeah, it's really, really hard. Hi, Iago.
Hola. I was actually going to just pull on over to the chat here, and because we asked what is everybody's overall reactions to the scoreboard video. So Copyright Breaker 22 said, good winner, great top 3. Germany, while I like it, not so high. Ben Foyle says, yay, Eurohub Hangout. That's the enthusiasm I like to see. Thank you, Ben.
Hang on, it's so far away. Nick ERR. They've just turned 10 years old today. So we wish them happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Nick.
Happy birthday
To you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Nick.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
Nicole, give us a riff there. Give us a riff.
To you.
Yes.
10 today. Oh, 10. Guys, who won Eurovision the year you were 10? The year I was 10, my number one from Greece won.
Oh, wait.
Hold on, this is a lot of math. I need to.
Everywhere I can from Turkey.
Oh, that's a good one, Joan.
An iconic year, I know.
Was 10-year-old you dancing?
Yeah, I was dancing to Dime, which is my favorite Spanish song ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm the one. I wanna be the sunshine in your life. That year, I was 10.
Woo.
Ruslana from Ukraine won when I was 10, right?
So have we got 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005? Is that right?
So I'm 1992.
Yeah.
1993.
94.
95.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Have we acknowledged our president Sandra in the chat yet?
No.
Sandra.
Sandra.
Hey, she's Ben asked most played entry. That's actually a really good question. Mine is personally Italy, closely followed by Germany.
This year or in general?
I would say this year because he's mentioned Germany, which I'd imagine Violent Thing being such a bop.
Here's my thing. I give the Netherlands 12 and Bulgaria 10, but I can't listen to them all the time. You know what I mean? They're like, they are a mood. So I can't go in the car and put that on because I'll cry. So I'll just put on like Germany. Recently I started putting on Chains on You just for the Chains on You. And I'm like, hey, traffic lights. Everyone's like, what's that guy doing? And I'm like, Chains on You.
Oh, that's so funny.
My most played song is Move from Sweden, but I gave 12 points to Russia. The thing is that as Russia was one of the last songs selected, I didn't have time to listen to it. But yeah, I think it's Sweden or Israel.
Israel, yes.
I love Secular Beat. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Does everyone go through like random phases during the day where they just say Secular Beat? Because I definitely do.
Yeah. I think Israel is my top. I should have given it 12. I don't know. It was too hard. I can't. Go back on it.
Let's not dwell on it. It was a great video anyway. So guys, whether you're with us in the live chat or if you're rewatching this video, if you have not, go back and watch our scoreboard. You know what? If you've already watched it, just go watch it again. It's that good.
You can watch it in a calmer space because you need to relax to watch it. The music, I'm sorry, it's exciting, but it makes you sweaty. It's just like a lot. The fact that Destiny and her team and the label need to get her song on Spotify, because that's why I forget about it, because it's not on my playlist. That's why. Because all these songs,
yes,
they've been available for me to listen to when I'm at the gym, when I'm in the car, and I honestly forgot about the song because it's not available. So that's the importance. It's not just because we're greedy. It's like part of like the promo. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
That's my TED Talk, everyone. Thank you so much.
Yeah, go back and check it out. Well, I would now like to test some knowledge, okay? Not just with the reactors, but chat. I want you to join in on this too. It is time for the return of the big Euro quiz.
Yay.
Where we look for our Euro whiz. So who has the most random general knowledge about Eurovision as asked by me. So basically, it's random stuff I decide to ask from week to week. But you know what? This section of the Hangout is so fun to research because I learn new things too when I'm researching the questions. So there's some good ones in here today, and I think you three are going to be good. I have a.
I'm looking at Sandra. She's the person that beat me last week, and she's in the chat giving me shit. Like, I'm a renegade.
All week, Micheal was sitting at home like, that 4-way winner question got me.
I'm not like Sandra on this live hangout anymore. She's going to beat me. Bye.
Okay, so let's go around, and I mentioned this to you guys previously before we went live. Can you please tell me what your buzzer sound is?
Wait, what? I can't hear you.
The buzzer. So my buzzer sound for this game is going to be the same as last week.
Good one.
Mine is going to be like, hey, like Anna Bergendal. Yes.
Oh no.
In a song, when they shout hey, like, isn't that the most Eurovision thing ever?
Hey,
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, Thank you. Again, I don't know.
Micheal, I always think of you with that song.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Someone give me one. I can't think of one.
How can we link one to Bella? It needs to be like something to do with Russia or Greece, I feel. Opa!
Oh, Opa is good. I'll do Opa.
Okay, so I'm going to say your name. Remind me of what your buzzer is, Micheal.
What? Sorry?
I'm going to say your name and just call out.
Sorry, but Micheal and Bella is a freaking shit. I don't know what that means. I'm really sorry.
That means they stand you together. Beautiful people everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to call your name and call out what your buzzer is. Micheal.
Dirty dancing.
Joan.
Hey.
Bella.
Opa!
Okay. Now there will be times when you all call buzzer at the same time. It is at my discretion. I'm picking up your accent, Micheal. It is at my discretion who I hear first. Sorry. Okay. The first question is, I feel like I'm on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. The first one is quite easy. It is who said. So it's a who said. So you need to tell me the person who said this. Who said, music is not fireworks, music is feelings?
Opa.
Joan.
Salvador Sobral.
1 point to you. Bella, you were very close behind.
It's okay.
Okay, the next one. I like this one. So Graham Norton said this quote, the voiceover? What's the correct term? The commentator for the UK in the BBC. So he said this quote about a particular act. So I'm going to bleep out the name of the country, but can you try and tell me who the country is, the year, the artist if you can? You should be able to tell from the context of the quote. So Graham Norton once said this. Who did he say it about? She claims to be the only yodeler in bleep, probably because the others don't talk about it. That's the first rule of the yodeling club. Micheal.
Was it Romania 2017?
Yes, Ilinka.
Hey.
I hate that song. I'm sorry.
I love the song.
I don't love it, but it's okay.
I still listen to that on Spotify like all the time.
I can't listen to that a lot.
It's a love hate thing. It's a Marmite thing. I'm just going to quickly call out who. So Oran got the first question first in the chat. Good job. And I believe the first person for the second question was Liviu. And Micheal, you get the reactor point, obviously. Okay, next question. Let's go. Next question is, who said, over the past years, the Eurovision Song Contest has become a lot bigger. This year, it has been more about the song than the show. There were more good singers this year. Nobody would have thought that after 55 years, this great competition would still be going. It is the best show in the world. I'm still keenly interested in the competition, and I think that Switzerland should take me with a good song, good backing, good lighting. I can still do it. I have the experience, I have the charisma, and I know what people like. I think I could get Switzerland back into the final with a nice, well-arranged ballad with good music.
Detsy Denson.
Miceal.
I'm just going from your timeline, 55 years. I know it's still maybe, I don't know. Was it the first ever winner? Louise, you know her, who I'm talking about?
I need a name, Miceal.
Oh, Jesus. L-S. Louise.
Sorry.
Blasphemy. Liz Asia, Miceal.
There we go.
I'll give you that point.
Liz.
It was indeed Liz Asia. And fun fact, she then entered a song into the Swiss national selection the following year, came 8th, didn't get selected, but she was invited to Baku in 2012 as an honorary guest to Eurovision.
You know what I loved? Remember, she used to listen to all the songs, and she used to give her favorite. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I
cute.
miss her.
Yeah.
Why am I being shipped so much? What a shit.
Oh, I believe the first person in the chat to get that was Ben, I believe. Good job. Okay, let's fly along to the next question. Which city hosted the Eurovision Song Contest, won by performing icon Celine Dion in 1988?
Hey.
Miceal.
Switzerland.
Incorrect.
Dublin. Ireland.
Incorrect. Incorrect. I'm going to Joan.
The question is, which city hosted the year that Celine Dion won?
Yes.
It was Dublin, 1988.
It was Dublin, not Switzerland, Miceal, which is a country.
I'm trying to read the chat as well, and
Multitasking. Listening. We had this problem last week with a question.
I'm just going to concentrate from now on.
Okay, so it's 2 to Joan and 2 to Miceal.
I am horrible at this, and
Well,
am I even a fan? I don't know. I'm
No,
having a crisis.
We'll get you, girl. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, I'll listen to the question chat. I'm so sorry. I'm being told off.
We got a first in the chat. I believe it was Jeffrey. Good job. Okay. Who is the youngest performer to ever win Eurovision?
Benson.
Miceal.
Sandra Kim.
Yeah.
Joanne, you need to shout out. Just shout out your hey so I can hear you. Because Miceal.
Yeah, but he was faster than me.
You can do it. I believe in you.
We love self-awareness here.
And you know what? Sandra Kim won in
1986.
1986. Yes, 1986. And then in 1989, France sent an 11-year-old and another country sent a 12-year-old. And a lot of Israel. And a lot of countries actually complained, which then brought in the age rule in 1990 that the performer had to be 16 by the end of the year, and has since changed to they now have to be 16 on the day of the grand final. So fun fact for you. But yes, Sandra Kim was the right answer, and Jeffrey, well done. You were
Your
one.
job doesn't teach you things, kids. Look at that. Come on, Professor Louise.
Professor Louise, I got you. Okay, the next one. Ooh, I like this one. Norway won the contest in 1995 with the song Nocturne. It contained long violin solos and not many words, so this is like a multiple choice question. Did it contain A, 16 words, B, 24 words, or C, 32 words?
Hey,
Joan.
the first one you said, 16 words.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Miceal.
24.
That is correct.
I was hoping you got that wrong so I could just say the next one.
I was going to go to Bella, but then I was like, no, I have to follow my own rules with the buzzer.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, the chat did very well on that one. Iago, you were first. Iago, you get a point. Yes. Except he said 24 and then he said 25. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Okay. Next question is, what year saw the introduction of semi-finals?
Hey,
Dirty Dancing.
Joanne.
2004.
Correct. Correct. So I believe it's now 4 to Micheal, 3 Joanne, I think.
I think so.
Or is it 5? I think it might be 5 to Micheal, 3 to Joanne. Anyway, Micheal's winning, basically. Next question is, which country refused to change the lyrics of their song We Don't Want to Put In,
Dirty Dancing. Dirty Dancing.
withdrew from the contest in 2009? Micheal. It was Georgia.
We don't want to put in. Na, 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 na,
I
na,
look
na,
like
na.
Georgia said, no, we're not changing the lyrics now. And then had to withdraw. Oran was first in the chat. Good job. We've got 2 questions left, guys. Let's give it a roll. This is quite an easy one. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh. Anyway. Which country gave 0 points to ABBA in 1974?
Dirty Dancing.
Micheal.
United Kingdom.
Really?
Where is the taste? Where is it? I can't see it anywhere.
I'm shocked.
That's odd.
It's not shocking. That is truly shocking. Oran first again. Oran, we need to let you on for this game. You are good. Good job. Okay, last. Are you leaving?
No, my pillows are getting a bit flat.
Micheal just wants to show off
He's
his outfit.
leaving because he's too good for this game. He's like, oh, no.
Gotta rearrange it. Okay, guys, last question. According to Eurovision.tv and many Eurovision outlets, what song is termed the most covered Eurovision song ever? Can I just go to Bella for this one?
No,
No,
'cause I'm gonna get it wrong, and then I'm gonna embarrass myself.
Do you know? Okay, I'll go to you then, Micheal.
Nel blu, different blue, felice di stare lassù. Everybody, volare, cantare,
Nel blu, dipinto di blu.
And I think that's such a nice time to remember that song, considering there's like really nice videos coming from Italy of people singing it on their balconies. I love to see it. Somebody mentioned, Vanya mentioned the UK didn't give any points to Soldi. Again, where is the taste?
Wow.
I can't see it. I don't know where it is. Thank you for joining the Euro quiz. I think it's safe to say this week's Euro quiz is Micheal. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm going to bring this next segment to you, Micheal. We've got a lovely surprise. Can you tell us some more?
Do indeed. So you may have seen on social media earlier on today, we were teasing that we have a very special guest on the pod. I always call this a podcast. I'm so used to that. On the Hangout. And yes, it's about time that we're going to bring our special guest on. But firstly, I want to give you a bit of a background. So this year, Eurovision Hub are so proud to announce that we are official media partners with Eurojury 2020. So to tell us a little bit more about the collaboration, about what Eurojury is, and a little bit about what we all can expect in the 27th of April, the 29th of April, and the 1st of May, we are bringing on from Eurojury, James. So let's bring him on. Let's add him to the chat. There he is, James. Hey, welcome.
Hello. How is everybody?
Good. How are you?
Apart from exhausted, I'm top of the world. Yeah, glad to be here. Thanks for having me on.
You're so welcome. Thanks for joining us to tell everyone about this exciting collaboration with you guys. Like, we are so proud to be one of your media partners this year with Eurojury. The reaction video to the official trailer will be going live on our channel tonight at 8 p.m. So after this hangout, everyone in the chat, go over to our channel. If you haven't already, get your notification bells on and a ding so that you'll see our reaction to it. So what can you tell us? What can we expect from Eurojury 2020 for everyone in the chat?
What can we expect? So we put quite a lot of work into this so far. So we started planning this probably back in, honestly, about September. We started, putting out a few feelers here and there just to sort of weigh up our options, see what we could do. And then the real planning starts in about January time, where we start to contact artists, former winners, national finalists, and then a few special guests as well to come on board and form the jury part of things. And then in about a week's time as well, we'll open a public vote so that you guys at home can have your say on the songs that were due to compete this year. And then we'll put all those votes together, just like you would see on grand final night at the Eurovision Song Contest, and hopefully get a winner that we all agree with.
Ooh, now you guys have a history of getting it right in regards to the winner. Like last year, you predicted the Netherlands.
Yep.
And the year before that, you predicted that Netta would win. So how confident do you feel this year?
Well, that's the thing, obviously, with this. Yeah, we got it right in the last 2 years, but this year we've not got anything to really aim for, because obviously with there being no contest, we don't have sort of an ambition to get it right, because we can't get it right really. Yeah. But what we really want to do is just, give everybody at home a chance to see what could have happened, because like you say, we've got it right a few times in the past, and you'd like to think that third time lucky would get a pretty decent result as well. And with having so many former winners and participants, really big music industry professionals teamed up with thousands upon thousands of fans at home, you'd like to imagine that we're going to get a pretty accurate result.
Yeah, that would be amazing. So you said in your trailer that you have 150 music professionals. Like,
yeah,
wow! Like,
yes.
Can you give any like teasers as to who is going to be involved, or is it tight-lipped until the official reveal?
Okay, well, there's not long to wait until you do find out who's going to be on the jury, because we're going to start to reveal names this week, and then hopefully by the end of the week we'll have all the names out there for you guys to celebrate, hopefully, because there are some really big names we've got this year. Last year we had about, off the top of my head, we had about 65, 70 jurors on board. This year we've got confirmations from over 150 artists. And we're obviously still speaking to some of them, because obviously with the situation we all know that's going on at the moment, some of those conversations have dragged out a little bit longer with more pressing issues, at the top of the table. But we're really happy. We do have Eurovision winners. We do have some other Eurovision artists from last year, from a few years ago, going all the way back to the 90s as well, the 80s. We've got contestants from all over the place. And we've also got some really exciting national finalists that we've had from over the past few years and this year as well. So some of the ones who you got to love in the 2020 national final season, you're going to see some of those on board for the jury as well. So that is really, really exciting. I can't wait for everybody to find out who's on board.
We can't wait either. And I know in our reaction video, I think it's Joan and Louise. They're like, oh, I really hope we get some Eurovision winners. We get some national final singers and participants. So I can see Joanne clapping there.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
People in the chat are going to be happy as well. But this is to the chat. If you guys have any questions for James with regards to Eurojury 2020, please send them in. He's here. He's more than happy to answer them for you. So you said that we're going to find out the juries this week. Can you tell everyone where they can go to find out more information, what days?
Yeah, for sure. So on the Eurovoir website, so eurovoir.com, all the articles will be on there, all the information. We've had a few articles on there already, just to sort of set the scene about where we are at the moment, what's been announced so far. So go over there and check out what we've announced so far. And on Twitter as well, the best place to go as well for that. So that's at Eurovoir or at Eurojury 2020. We've got our trailer on there as well, if you want to go and see what the trailer looks like. That sort of sets the scene a little bit, gives you an idea of what's to come. So yeah, just stick around from tomorrow afternoon, I believe the first announcement will go out. And then hopefully by Friday, we will have all of the jurors announced. And then from next week, Monday, the 6th of April, you will start to find out how the juries have actually voted as well.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Exciting. So they have our scoreboard to get them through this week.
Yeah.
And for next week, it's like, don't worry, guys. We've still got you covered.
Yeah.
They've got you sorted. We've got your backs, guys.
Absolutely right. So once we start to announce the overall jury points, so we're gonna pick a country. Armenia, we'll announce Armenia's points, and then the next day we'll announce Australia's points, and you're going to get all of these points before the broadcast date, or the broadcast week, should I say? And then there'll be 2 semi-finals where we'll combine the jury votes and the public vote, just like you would see in the Eurovision Song Contest itself, to find out which of the songs will qualify to the grand final on Friday the 1st of May, and you'll see all of the qualified songs, all 26 of them, on the Friday the 1st of May, and we'll all find out who will be the winner of Eurojury 2020.
Ooh, I can see some comments in the chat. We've got Miles said, I'm so excited. I think I saw Vanya say she's excited. We have someone asking, what is the name of the channel so that I can subscribe? Or have you guys got like a YouTube channel that these guys can head over to?
We broadcast it on Eurovoir's video platform, so that's called Showcase. So you just go onto the Eurovoir website, and there'll be a button at the top that says Showcase, and the broadcast will be on there during on the 27th, the 29th, and the 1st. But all the other news and that, just head over to eurovoir.com. All of the articles, all of the information will be on there as well.
Yes, it will. Now, you guys have semi-finals. Have you got any like interesting interval acts or anything lined up? Like anything that our chat would like know about, like?
Yeah, so we have we've in last year's broadcast we had a couple of little interval pieces. One of which was from AWS from Hungary 2018. I'm sure you guys all remember them. And for an interval last year, we were reacting to the songs pretty much to what you guys would normally do. But they weren't just sitting, at a desk at a table. Those guys were sitting in a bathtub reviewing the songs because of course, where else would you sit and listen to all the Eurovision songs?
You know what? I feel like I remember seeing that online actually.
Yeah.
I'm like, I remember being like, what is going on here?
So yeah, we always like to get some artists involved in that sort of thing. We had Zibs last year. They did
get in your bathrooms. Come on.
The next Eurovision Hub reaction video, everybody has to be in the bathtub. There's an idea. we had Zibs last year as well. We've had some really good conversations this year with some really big artists and stuff like that. So I don't want to give too much away. Because obviously we want you guys to tune in. We want you guys to have some nice surprises on the broadcast date. So I'm going to keep tight-lipped on that. But don't worry, there will be some nice surprises on each of those broadcasts.
Somebody has suggested Riverdance, and that it always works. So I mean, if you need an Irish dancer,
I was going to say, are you the one? If we need somebody, I'm going to ask Louise just to record something at home, send it across, and we'll stick that in there. There we go. There's an interval covered.
We've got like 5 Irish people involved in the team, so if we can get us all lined up.
That is a perfect idea. I'm not going to say no to that. Let's go for that. Let's get that in there. Love that idea.
Here in the chat, and they're asking, have you got a running order for the semi-finals, or how do you determine that if you haven't got one? That's a really good question.
Yeah, I like that question. It's a really good question. So obviously for the semi-finals, we had already found out A, which semi-final the songs would be in, and then B, which half of the semi-final as well. So we, just like the producer would do for the contest itself, we tried to just create a running order that was fair to all the songs. We didn't think it would work that it would just be alphabetical order. So we just try to complement each of the songs so they don't get lost by, a really up-tempo pop song and then a ballad, so they wouldn't get lost between each other. So we think we've been really fair just to make sure that, a song doesn't get lost and they've all got a fair enough chance to qualify for the grand final.
Yes, fairness is key. Any more questions? Let me just see. I don't want to miss anything. I see a suggestion for the interval act.
Jedward.
Do you know what? Actually, yesterday I watched the 2011 grand final of Eurovision. Jedward were just fantastic, weren't they? I mean, I'd gladly take those for an interval act any day of the week.
Oh,
the energy.
I was so happy when I saw just right before the 2011 final. Ireland, didn't we jump to first in the odds or something?
Yeah, we came 8th overall, which was unbelievable for us. It's miracle stuff going on. There's just so much excitement in the chat about this. We'd love to see it.
Oh, that's really nice to see. Like I say, we've put so much hard work in for it this year, and we're such a small team of people who actually do this. So the sleepless nights, the endless travel that we have to do to try and put this all together. Hopefully it pays off, and hopefully it puts just a smile on your face for an hour and a half. That honestly, that'll do me.
It will. With regards to like when our like subscribers and stuff can vote, when does that all kick off? Or can you tell us any more about that so that when the time comes, we can head over to the site and start casting our votes?
Yeah, so the public vote should open on Monday, the 6th of April. So when you start to find out the votes from our professional juries a week tomorrow, the public vote should open on the same day. And you'll then have, what will that be, about 3 weeks until the first semi-final? And you can vote all the way through those semi-finals as well. So you'll see the songs on semi-final night, and then there'll be a few minutes once you've seen the last song, and you'll still be able to vote up until that period. Then we'll cut off the vote, and then we'll be, scurrying away on our laptops trying to just make sure all the votes are in, counted, verified. And then, so there'll be, maybe about 4 weeks. I don't know. Honestly, my head is a mess with dates and numbers and all sorts at the moment. But yeah, so in 8 days' time, the vote will open, and you can vote all the way up until the semi-finals.
Amazing. So our reaction video goes live in like 10 minutes, I think. So when the Hangout finishes, remember, guys, go over to our channel, check out what we thought of the official Eurojury 2020 trailer. I have to say, I was so impressed, but we're keeping tight-lipped, and you guys can check it out at 8 o'clock. Now, James, do you want to stick around to play a little game? Do you have time?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm trying to, give myself a little bit of a break from Eurojury at the moment. I've spent too many hours of today already on it. So yeah, anything to give me a little bit of break, that'll do me absolutely spot on. Yeah.
Yes, I've just seen also that Katie from our reaction team has said that she can tap dance. James, that's any use to you?
Absolutely, yeah. Let's just go for it. Any hidden talents we've got, let's just bring them all in and we'll go for it. Yeah, let's have them.
Absolutely. And as we're playing this game, you guys just keep the questions coming in for James. He's going to stick around. So Louise, I'm going to hand it to you. Do we have any games coming up?
Well, Miceal, I thought it would be fun to play a little round of Euro lyrics, the game that confuses and bamboozles us when we read out lyrics in a strange way and we don't give them the rhythm and we don't give them the melody that they deserve. And I love seeing the confusion on people's faces when you read random lyrics from a song that you know that they know so well. I have got 2 song lyrics prepared. Miceal, I know you have some. Anybody else want to throw some up on their phone or laptop to get ready? Please go for it, even if you just get one.
I want to get a second one. I've just thought of it, but give me a little second.
Cool. Yes. Okay. So I have my 2 ready to go. So I'll get started with this one. Yes, as always, chat, you are always welcome to join in on this too. And we'll try and call out who the first person is in this. Oran says, this is the only game that I'm bad at. Damn. Oran, you are good at all the games. Honestly, week after week, he gets all the answers in. Okay, let's go. So the first one we are doing goes like this. Heavy clouds, no rain, and every move causes pain.
Hey, I know.
Come on.
Miceal, he doesn't give anybody a chance. He's too good.
Yeah, 2006, Demon Balan, Never Let You Go. Heavy clouds, no rain. Yeah.
Indeed. I need to stop reading from the start of the songs. I think that's how you get it. Okay. The next one is mostly
putting up my hand like, miss, I know the answer.
Professor Louise over here. That is 1 point to Miceal. Okay, I just want to apologize in advance for what's about to come, and to one reactor present in particular, lo siento, for my pronunciation.
Oh.
Okay. Hay besos de mí que nadie robo. Hay versos de mí que nadie escucho. Tú ven hacia mí con el corazón que me clavaría. No mires atrás un día. Atrévete a dar corazón. I love you.
Mi vida.
Yes.
Yeah, well done, Louise. That was spot on.
Iago's laughing at me.
Congratulations.
Laughing at her in the chat.
Laugh
You
with
did
me.
really
Colin.
well.
Laugh with me. Gracias.
Okay,
Merci.
so is that your 2 done? Is it my turn now?
Yes.
Okay, so chat, Bella, Louise, James, and Joanne. I'm done tipping on my toes. Strike an iron and attack my soul. Misty moon, you're gonna see. I've got you
I
blues
know it.
on my feet.
Sweden 2010. This is my life. This is my life, my friend.
Yeah. So my second one is wish that I knew where I lost. Right where there was no going back, the line was crossed. But I love what you're doing to me, how you spin me around. High off the ground, I'm not coming down.
Oh, I know it.
Somebody save me tonight. Seems like I've been sentenced to life. I'm falling so deep, I'm in.
Oh, Serbia 2000.
2017.
Oh, yeah, okay. I feel like James and Louise should get like half
Half
point.
a point. I'll take half a point.
Yeah, I was basically going into the chorus like,
Falling too deep, I'm in too
yeah.
deep.
Doo-doo. Bella, Joanne, have you guys got any lyrics to test us?
Yeah, I have some ready.
Okay.
Okay. First song. Tell me what you see in other girls all around. Come on closer and tell me what you don't find here. Come on.
I know it.
Now.
Turkey 2003.
Yep.
Tell me what you see in other girls all around. Come on closer and tell me what you don't find here.
I have another one. Should I go on to that one?
Go on.
Okay. Though my throat is on fire, my eyes will be liars, and they try to stay drier until you turn away. Yeah?
Scream.
Yep.
Those are
I mean,
awful
love
lyrics.
that
I'm sorry. That is terrible.
I tried to find the only part that doesn't have like they scream in it.
Just a full 3 minutes. Day scream, day scream, day scream. Oh,
Good
I
job.
didn't know there were the lyrics. Wow, okay.
point to Joanne. Yes.
Joanne, have you got lyrics? Because we need
Yes,
you
I do. Okay, there I go. When the clouds are gone, the stars come out around us, shining. And all that we see is the love, our hearts aligned together. Tell me, do you feel the same?
Oh,
Should I go with the chorus?
Yeah.
hearts
Je
aligned
ne sais
together.
quoi. I know you have a special something.
Here. Iceland 2008. No, not 10.
10, yeah.
Je ne sais quoi.
Oh.
Da, 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 da.
Have you got another one?
I have another one.
Okay.
Yeah. There I go. Hello, hello, Mr. Fighter. Look, there we go again.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Robbed Queen.
Hello, Mr. Fighter. I do love a good Spanish entry. There we go again.
Well, who
Which
was the
singer
winner?
was the whole karaoke?
Man.
I don't know. Ooh.
I feel like he came through strong there. We're going to give you the crown this week.
How generous.
Go on.
Make your crying cake. Wow.
Now, guys, are there any more questions for James before he shoots off our special guest for this evening from Eurojury 2020? I think I saw some. If I can scroll back.
Apparently it's Beret's birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, Queen Beret.
Is it her birthday today?
Apparently, according to Augusto.
See, yeah. The chat went way too fast, and I was just enjoying it. Oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, just talk amongst yourself while I'm just don't. Okay, so from which countries are these juries coming from Bogdan?
So we have from when we had them all confirmed, we had 41 different countries represented on the jury. That is, I can look it up if you want while I'm just sitting here. So we have every country who was due to compete this year, apart from Italy, Russia, San Marino, and Spain. So we had every single country who was competing this year, apart from those 4 who had managed to provide us with jurors this year, which is really, really exciting. Because, the last thing we want is to have such a low number of different countries represented, because it just wouldn't give us a fair and accurate result. So to have so many different countries involved this year should give us, like we mentioned before, a pretty good reading on what the result would have been if the contest had gone ahead.
And I have a question here from Tuli. Is there a limit on how many times a person can vote from the public?
Ooh, so when you do a vote, you'll just have to verify yourself with your email address. So once you've done your email address once, that should be you done. Although I can well imagine there'll be plenty of people out there who will be scurrying around setting up multiple email addresses just to bypass our very rigorous system. But by all means, knock yourselves out, vote as many times as you want, because in the main contest as well, you can vote how many times? 20 times I think you can vote in the main contest.
20 times, yeah.
So if you want to go out and set up another 19 email addresses, I'm not going to sit here and stop you. That's absolutely fine. Go on, knock yourselves out, enjoy yourself.
And James, can I ask as well? I actually voted last year, but I voted in so many things I can't remember. So many fan contests and different things. Is it you rank it like 1st to 41st, or is it your top 10? Or
okay, yeah. So for this, you'll just pick your top 3 songs from this year. So when you see the jury results next week, what you'll see is the jury's top 10. And then you in a random order, and then you will also see their top 3 highlighted. So just to carry that across, we're just going to ask you guys to choose your top 3 songs from this year. Also, it doesn't, so you don't have to sit there and go, well, I like this one, and then you go through the entire 41, because you just sit there and just get bored otherwise. So, the top 3, that'll do us. That's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, people are pretty sure they're top 3, I think.
Yeah, by this point, I think we all have a fair idea what our top 3 are by now.
Yeah, fitting like we said earlier, we have like 25 in our top 10.
Yeah.
We're to do our votes for the Eurovision Hub 2020 scoreboard by next week.
So hard.
Change, so it's like, but we all agreed that our top 3 kind of stays the same. And another question comes from HCB. How many jury members are there per country?
So it differs, to be honest with you. So in the main contest, you would see, is it 6, 5, 6, 5 or 6, isn't it, per country in a professional jury? But for us, it ranges. So there's some countries where we've got just the one juror, where it's really difficult to try and get some jurors on board. But with some of them, we've got in excess of 10 different jurors for some countries. But it's just about making sure that we have, representatives from different countries. Like I mentioned before, I want to try and get as many different countries on board, not just jurors. So it does differ, but it's still, like we've seen in the past couple of years, it does give us an accurate result. So we're pretty happy and confident on our processes.
Yeah, so Switzerland won ours. So let's see how, it'll be interesting to see how Eurojury compares with okay, we didn't do semifinals because it's a lot of work. So
it is a lot of work.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to compare the Eurovision Hub scoreboard with Eurojury as well. That'll be, see how the public voted.
We agree.
Yeah, I might just say as well, I watched your guys' scoreboard the other night, and it was really, really good. I thoroughly enjoyed the video. It was really tense throughout as well. The video quality itself, the production of it, I thought was absolutely spot on. So, round of applause from me. You should be really proud of yourselves for that. I really, really enjoyed that.
Thank you so much. When you talk about working and the sleepless nights, I'm like, oh, hello, familiar. I know that one. Hey. So worth it, to know that there's just people getting such a smile on their face because of it, and yeah.
That's it from our end as well. We put in so much effort for this, but for me, it's just so long as people enjoy the broadcast, so long as people, you know, have a smile on their face, you know, because it is, at the end of the day, more than anything, it's an entertainment program, and we all want to come together and at least have an opportunity to celebrate these songs that we're not actually going to see on the Eurovision stage. So if we can all come together for these 3 nights in April and May and just have a chance to all celebrate these songs and have a smile on our face throughout, that's gonna, you know, that's gonna make me really, really happy at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Speaking of, my notification bell has just done its ding thing, and our trailer is now up.
Oh, fantastic. There we go. Perfect timing then, isn't it? Perfect timing.
Diamonds, so yes, that is the official Eurojury 2020 trailer, but our reaction to it is now live on our channel. But don't leave the Hangout just yet, because we're not finished. But yeah, check it out after that. James, thank you so much for taking the time to come on, chat with us, and chat to everyone. Not a
problem at all. Thanks for having me on. Been a pleasure to talk about it. Nice to see so many positive comments as well and so many questions. Clearly there's a lot of appetite for this, so you know, that really does give us the motivation just to go that extra mile for the next few weeks, just to make sure you guys get a really good few shows next month.
Yep, the excitement is real now, guys. That is the 27th, the 29th, no,
yep,
and the 1st of May.
That's the one.
We'll obviously be keeping everything updated on our Instagram or Twitter or YouTube, so stay tuned. James, thank you so much again.
Thanks again. Thanks so much for having me.
Later.
See ya.
Thanks, James.
Now, you guys, if you have any more questions about the Eurojury 2020, please let us know, and we can ask James, and we can get them all answered for you. But yes, that is so exciting, isn't it, you guys?
I'm buzzing. I love Eurojury.
I know. I can't believe that. Literally, we have our scoreboard, like I said. And then now we can look forward to this in a couple of weeks' time. Exciting stuff.
Euro fans really are amazing, it has to be said.
The
world's over.
I can't wait to see how close it is to ours.
Exciting stuff. Okay. Guys, we're going to open it up for a little chat, a little question. How's your day? How's your week? How's life? Are we coming to terms with the tragic news a week or so ago? But yes, let's just open it up for a little chat now. Pia, can we talk about the fact that our Eurovision 2020 scoreboard winner gave us a shout out on Instagram today? Joan Tears.
Jean Tears. Yeah.
Recognized that he won the Eurovision 2020 scoreboard today. He posted it on his Instagram. We were talking to him. So yes, he knows he won, which is pretty cool, right?
He just seems so lovely. It's one thing being talented, but being humble and down to earth, I just value so much. And that interaction with fans, and interaction with sites, I think is so important.
Yeah, it really is. It goes a long way.
Yeah. And the fact that he's confirmed for next year. So for him to already have this link with people is very special, in my opinion.
It is indeed. It is. How are you guys in general with realizing that? Because, for example, today is the 29th. I was due to be in London with Katie, Matt, Noosh, Rachel, and Robert, and I think Tone was maybe going to fly over from Belgium for London Eurovision party. We were all meant to be together tonight. I think it's surreal. Like I said, I don't think it's ever really going to sink in, or it'll sink in a couple of years, and I'll be like, wow, that really happened. We were all part of that. So how are you guys about it?
I guess with everything going on in the world, it's understandable, and there was definitely an element of shock for a lot of us, I think, because a lot of us maybe just didn't see it being cancelled. A lot of us did not see that. But I'm just very thankful for the community that's here to have Eurovision Hub. I'm so grateful for so many reasons. Eurojury, people like that who are trying to keep it alive and trying to keep the spirit of the songs alive. I'm really grateful for all of these opportunities, that we have to honor those 2020 songs who deserve their moment. So it's kind of a bittersweet thing, I guess, for me.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to next year. Just kind of have to come to terms with it at this point, right? There's not much else.
Going to be sorry.
But what?
No, I was saying that it's going to be a long way until Eurovision 2021, but at least we have these things to keep the spirits high. So yeah, I agree with the bittersweet emotion.
Yeah. I'm glad to see some of the broadcasters announcing what they're going to do in May. So
Mhm.
that's really good that they know that we need something. You know, they can't just move on. So that's good.
Yeah. Can you imagine how late it's going to be next year?
Oh my gosh, the excitement's going to be real. But the demand for tickets in all these national finals is going to be so intense. I'm like, oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I think the time is going to pass by quick before, countries start sending in their songs again. So I think we'll feel the excitement again before we know it.
I would love them to bring some of their national finals forward. How nice would that be? I mean, they probably won't because they have their scheduling planned in advance. But I'd like some cheeky November or December national finals along with Albania.
For the Christmas viewing, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am down. I also want to just run quickly to a comment here. Kevin has said, what do you guys think about the Eurovision home concerts? Best idea ever! Getting artists to sing other Eurovision songs. Like Ryan O'Shaughnessy, who I really, really like, obviously from Ireland. The fans voted for him to sing Think About Things, Iceland 2020. And Ryan, like, he has such a good personality, so he'll be really good for that song.
his hair. That's a nice look he's rocking. Did you see that his hair is grown out? It's long.
Yeah, he's looking well. He is. He's a cool guy. Like he's got
Come on, hair. I was like,
swagger. Yeah, he's got style. He's got swagger. And I see Rasmussen is the Polish song going, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be doing only Teardrops.
oh,
And
yes.
Tamara Todeshka got Soldi.
Wow.
Wow.
So it'll be really cool. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
Such a good idea. Really good idea.
At least we get something.
Like, which Eurovision artist would you like to see covering which song? Let's go round. Let's start.
Maybe
Louise,
start with Bella.
okay,
What?
let's start with Bella.
Me first?
Yeah.
You can't put me on the spot like that. I lost like every game.
We always start up here, so let's start down there.
No, now I'm nervous. I can't do this.
Okay,
Back to me.
I do have one.
Go
It's
on.
kind of cheeky. I would like to see, I actually tweeted this earlier, if anybody follows me, Salvador Sobral cover Toy.
Stop that.
Yes, please. I need that. Yeah.
Apply ice to burned area.
Wow.
I had to do it.
I kind of just like the idea in general, but imagine I'm always interested to hear like songwriters sing the songs of things. So maybe I'd like to hear John Lundvik sing Bigger Than Us.
Really?
And me, or maybe a mashup with them all. I mean,
Really?
that's not my number one, but I just like the idea of hearing like how they should have sounded. Like I love hearing Sia sing all her original songs. Like I Google her demos and stuff. So I like to hear how it sounded.
That's the songwriter in you, Miceal.
That is, I just want to hear what their initial vision was because sometimes they change a lot. Like, I think I said this before. Like in Stockholm, we were able to hear the original version of "Brave" by Hannah Firm, and we heard a few other originals, and I was like, "How did that change? Like, where did this come from? Do you know what I mean?" So it's interesting.
Could you imagine we had songwriters? It would just be like Laurel Barker and Ralph Siegel on for like 10 hours each.
Oh Jesus, Thomas
Doing all their songs. Thomas Deason, yeah.
Also, can we talk about the fact that Kino and Electric Fields are releasing a song?
Yes.
Have you heard the snippet on their Instagram? I was like, oh.
Apparently it's good.
Good, guys, it just sounds like a proper like tropical summer bop that we need. I'll get it up for you guys. Let me just.
We could do a live reaction.
Yeah.
Reaction.
In the meantime, I'll say I want Serhat to cover every song. I'll buy all his albums.
You guys ready to hear the snippet of the Electric Feel song?
Yes, bring it.
Do you need that like a little better? Was that too loud?
Yeah, can you play it again?
Okay. Right?
I like it.
I'm so excited.
Want from me? Come to tell me what you want from me. But oh, it's back again.
Can I just say, Joanne, I love when you get excited.
He's like,
Yeah, it's so
so-
obvious when I get excited.
So wholesome. You're like, I am excited.
Yeah.
Is it in the Melfest video or the Swedish video? You're like, this is great.
Yeah. I was leaving during all the video. Yeah.
I love to see it.
can we just talk about how they were put together for the Norwegian final and they stayed together and are just absolutely killing it with the music every couple of months? They were
They're
given
so clever.
for I think Black Leather or their last song.
Yeah. They are so clever. They know exactly what they're doing. They came on a little tour to Australia last year. So to follow up by joining with Electric Fields is just genius.
And I think they like to do this themselves as well. Like I respect that.
Yeah, they're all Euro fans. Like, as Euro fans, we have so much time for that, I think.
Tell me what you want from me.
Also, I just had a thought there, speaking of like artists covering Eurovision songs. We should go around, if you guys were like put into a recording studio and you could cover any Eurovision song, which song would you cover? I would cover Satellite by Lena for obvious reasons.
I would cover Taken by a Stranger by Lena.
We could do the back on the Eurovision Hub album. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I would do Diva because I'm obsessed with it.
Yes. And you've got like the gorgeous hair and you've got like style for it, Bella. Yeah. I can see it.
I think I'd like to do a little mashup of Grow and Tears Getting Sober this year.
Oh,
I would love that. Oh, I was listening to the acoustic version of Grow like this morning and I was just like, oh my god, like like the thought of it not being on a live like stage with the crowd being like what
that's what kills me about this, that we just never know. I was listening to Austria earlier live in San Bueno, and I was like, I did not rate this at all in terms of studio, but that could have really been quite good live, that song. So
I agree.
Oh, someone just said City Lights. That's a good song.
If we did Miceal, do you know how like back in the day at X Factor they do like a group charity single? If we did like a Eurovision Hub ensemble single where all the reactors had to sing, like what do you guys think we should choose? There's like all 20 something of us singing one song.
Oh, these are fun questions. Let's ask the chat. What would they like to see?
Yeah. Eurovision Hub karaoke, anyone?
Guys, honestly, my head goes into overdrive when I think about the future of Eurovision Hub. Like, I am here for a Eurovision Hub karaoke club in every city. Can you imagine?
Yes.
Anyway, Miceal covering I Don't Know.
Do it now. Do it now.
No, because I always do his accent.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Oh, guys, we could sing Love, Love, Peace, Peace together.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Someone wrote Siren Song. Oh, that'd be something.
I mean,
if we can do the choreography as well.
And the four of us would obviously have to do Waterloo. I mean, obviously.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
The world a show. Yeah.
Just bear with me.
Oh, are we getting something exciting? Siren Song, so overrated by Kevin. Kevin, I recognize Kevin. I recognize so many names from like the comments section and the chat. I just want to say thanks, like for real, thanks. It's you.
For real.
This is happening.
Mama, I wanna leave my party. So good. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I have met my destiny in quite a similar way. The history book
On the shelf.
is on. Everybody.
Promise you'll love me forevermore. Waterloo. Explain if I wanted to. To be with you. Waterloo.
Thank you guys. That was just amazing.
These are what you can expect at the Eurovision Hub Karaoke Club.
Can I also just touch on something else? ESE Shane said, who created Eurovision Hub? Was it Louise? I would love to lay claim to it, but it was not me. As much as I'd love to say it was, no. I tagged along to this journey a little bit later. You can thank Miceal and Louis, etc. for Eurovision Hub.
Thank you.
Will we take one more banger question before we go?
Yeah.
And I'm someone said 12 points go to Louise. Thank you. For enthusiasm for vocals, I don't know.
Can one of you guys do Cleopatra? I feel like Joan. La Rosalia.
Yes. La Cleopatra. La 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 Cleopatra. It wasn't one of my favorites, but it's so catchy.
It is. Yeah, that's true. That I require from you.
Yes. And wait, repeat that. I couldn't hear you.
It's gonna take more than you did it in
your yeah.
I'm gonna call you my sweet señorita.
I can't sing. I'm so self-conscious when I sing, so I have to step up before we do our Eurovision Hub.
I should also say it's 6 a.m. in the morning here, and I don't want to wake up my neighbors / roommates with my singing, so that's why I'm whisper singing.
Guys, I want to give you a little teaser about a video we have coming out soon because we keep talking about singing. And you know how we play a game called Eurovision Song Association on the Hangout? Well, it goes down so well with you guys, and we played it with the Melody Festival in finalists this year. We're actually going to bring it to a video, so we've made it into a full video. Eurovision Song Association with the reactors. So we have been given like 10 words, and we have had to think of Eurovision songs with the words in the song. So that's coming pretty soon. So that's just another little bit of like fun content to see you through this dark time. I'm just joking, but yeah, it's exciting. So that's coming soon, and I want you guys to play along in the comment sections. Like when you see the word flash up on the screen, I want you guys to comment what songs come into your head, and yeah.
Bullshit.
You get to see everyone's beautiful voices.
Are you singing in it, Miceal?
Huh?
Oh, you're singing in it, aren't you?
Yeah, I joined in for fun.
Of course you did.
Of course I did. But you got to look out for strong vocals from Iago. Bella has some strong vocals in there. And Katie. Katie sings a rendition of an Irish Eurovision entry. Yeah, it's beautiful.
I can't wait to see it.
It's really beautiful.
Oh man,
We love it.
Yeah.
Bigger. There's a lot of bigger going on in the chat. Bigger.
Bigger.
Breath. My goodness. Well, guys, I think we should probably wrap up here because, as I always say, I could stay on all day. But thank you so much for joining us on the live hangout this week. It has been a lot of fun. It's goodbye for me. Reactors, anybody want to say anything else before we head?
I still don't understand shit. That's what I'm taking from this. I have been on so many ships this past hour and a half.
He's getting seasick. He's on so many ships.
I went on a ship with Joan. I went on a ship with Per James when James came on. And then I went on a ship with Iago. Like, where are we going on these ships? Like, this is
just cruising around. All around Europe and Australia. All the evening members. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
It's